In Boy Scouts of America, it isn't at all unusual for two brothers to obtain the highly esteemed Eagle Scout Award. But it is very rare to have one of those brothers have all 5 of his sons reach that pinnacle. So it was for Rick Chochon and his younger brother Scott, who were awarded the Eagle Scout Leadership Badges in 1981 and 1984. Rick's project was the registration and signage for the Morning Star Cemetery in rural Fullerton, Nebraska. In the ensuing years, following in their father's footsteps, Rick's 5 boys each obtained this highest plateau in scouting. To achieve the Eagle Scout Award, a Boy Scout must first earn the Life Scout rank. Only then is he able to begin his plans for his Eagle Scout Leadership Service Award. This involves planning, recording progress, completion of the project, and finally submitting a final report. Through all these steps, the Scout is demonstrating and promoting leadership. The chosen project can be an original idea, such as this unusual project by a local Columbus Eagle, or something that has been done previously. He must select something and show who will benefit and how those benefits apply. As work progresses, hours are recorded, along with the names of fellow Scouts, leaders, family, and other volunteers who have helped him. In June of 2002, Brian, the oldest of the Chochon boys, chose as his Eagle project the building of a picnic shelter in Shelby, Nebraska. He particularly located it between the Ampride station and the ballpark, so people watching a ball game or stopping at the station would be able to enjoy a shaded area to sit down. Therefore, the general public would benefit because previously there was no sheltered area at which to eat or rest. It would also prove to be a wonderful stop for truckers or tourists, especially those with pets. Brian and 8 to 10 of his fellow Scouts spent over 100 hours on the shelter. Many hours were spent on safety and power tool instruction before they even began the work. Costs were covered in large part by 3 Shelby businesses. The community support was so strong that there was little or no cost to Brian's troop. In 2004, David, the second oldest brother, chose a very aggressive project for his Eagle Scout badge. It was building a 50-foot-long bridge for the Platte County Ag Park to be located over a 6-foot deep ditch that runs the width of the parking lot on the north side. The Ag Park previously had to have their employees build a temporary bridge if an event was held on the north side of the parking lot. This was neither safe nor handicapped accessible. More than 118 hours were needed to complete the bridge and involved balins, Foster lumber, Twin River welding, and Moule construction. The total cost for the structure was over $11,000, but with donations, David needed only to raise $5,000. Almost 52 hours were spent by the middle Chochon son, Aaron, and his group of 15 troop and family helpers as they completed his chosen Eagle Scout project of re-landscaping the Columbus Senior Center. The work began in July of 2005 and was completed in October of the same year. His objective was that the improvements would add eye appeal to the center and be an improvement to the community as a whole. The changes would also help the Senior Center groundskeeper with his maintenance. The work involved removing sod, laying weed-proof, and planting a variety of perennials along the south side of the building, as well as adding plantings to the base of the Senior Center sign. His team also added more comfortable benches along the sidewalk. It was interesting that Aaron chose to do the majority of the work on a Sunday to avoid all the weekday traffic that went past the center. For his efforts on the project, Aaron also won the Columbus Beautification Award. In August of 2007, Chris Chochon, the second youngest, chose a project that would benefit Lakeview High School as well as their sporting event attendees. He decided to build a new ticket booth at the entry of the school's sports complex. A new structure would improve handicap accessibility, crowd flow, and security. Most of the materials were donated, but Chris had to raise $2,500 to have the brickwork and roof work done by professionals. He and his fellow scouts assisted the bricklayer and the roofer and cleared, removed, and cleaned up the broken cement that accumulated. The new facilities certainly proved to be an asset to Lakeview High School. As Eric Chochon said at his Eagle Scout Award ceremony, "It isn't about me. Anyone involved in scouting knows that service to others is what scouting is all about." He chose as his 2009 Eagle project the beautification of the Columbus Area Chamber of Commerce building and grounds. This included removal of a dying tree, some needed painting on the building, landscaping, and cleaning and painting the existing signage. Eric and his volunteers, family, and fellow scouts invested a total of 180 hours in this renovation at a cost of about $321. Eric honed his leadership skills, and the chamber and the entire community was the benefactor of his efforts. This collection of Eagle Scout accomplishments by the 5 Chochon brothers has certainly proved to have given benefit to all the communities involved. And true to the Scout requirement, the young men have exhibited leadership qualities as they each reached their rank of the honored Eagle Scout.